YouTube, what is going on, man? It is your boy CodesEG. I asked you guys on our YouTube posts what top 10 or top 5 you wanted to see next. You guys said theme teams, so today we're going over our top 5 theme teams in Madden 26 that you need to be using if you want to win some games. As always, man, like the video, sub to the channel, make sure to hit that bell button so you're notified every time we drop a new video. Make sure to come hang out with us on Twitch, man, live every single day at 6 p.m. EST. Let me know down below the theme team you're using right now, or if I missed a theme team that you think can compete in the top 5. I'll be picking a random commenter once we hit 75 likes to get a $25 gift card to whatever platform you're playing Madden 26 on. Without further ado, let's get into it, baby. All right, boys, usually we do these type of videos, the top 10s, etc. in Madden, but since we're doing theme teams today, I thought it was best we would do it in CodesEG so you can see what the players are at each position, and then we can go over kind of maybe some players you can add in instead, so on and so forth. But we are doing top 5 today. Let me know down below if I got this right, or if there's a theme team you're using that can compete with these top 5s. All right, let's get it, boys. First one, I know my camera's a little weird. It's just so I can have all the teams in the image to, you know, this side. All right, boys. So first one is honorable mention. It's my Seattle Seahawks. The offense is pretty good. Obviously, with Most Feared coming out, we're going to get Chancellor, we're going to get Wagner, so that's going to boost it up a lot. But we did get Marshawn Lynch, who's an absolute dog. And the cool thing about this Marshawn Lynch is you can also have the Season 1 Marshawn Lynch in there as well. And with a 50 out of 50 theme team, he goes up to 92 to 93 speed, which is unreal. Sam Darnold, I've heard, is really good, or you can use the Cam Ward quarterback season card we got, which is really good. I've been using them right now. JSN, a little slow for kind of the meta right now, but can get up to 90 speed. This DK is super usable. I believe he can get up to, yeah, so he's 90 speed as well. So this is what I'm talking about, as in the wide receivers are a little slow. They're a little outdated. Hopefully we get some, you know, Braylon Edwards, stuff like that. But you can also use Collins, the Crystal Guard, who gets every theme team, and Devontae Adams, of course, who gets every theme team as well. And then obviously we have the shapeshifters right now, so they can be tight end, running back, wide receiver, wherever you want to play them. They're probably the best cards in the game. Then you have your tight ends. You got Greg Olsen, obviously, but the big one is Arroyo, who can go up to an 87 speed on a 50 out of 50 theme team, but he is a massive human being at 6'5", 255. He is a monster, or you can use the shapeshifter, who can get up to 94 speed. So it's totally up to you, but this is what I am doing. Center, Mawai, absolute beast, Hutchinson, and Jason Peters. Your offensive line is pretty good. And then again, you have the free right tackle we got from the season players that I'm using right now instead of Lucas. Have him boosted up to an 87. Right guard, you can actually use Hutchinson at right guard, or you can use Mac at right guard and use it as a secondary position. So offense, pretty good. Obviously, it's not spectacular. That's why they're an honorable mention. But the reason why they're even on the list is because the defense is very, very, very good. We have Earl Thomas, okay? And we are going to get McCollum. Hopefully, they've let us know by the end of the week. You have Brooks. You have Warner, who the crystal player you can put on any chem as well. You have Michael Bennett, Mafe, Dwight Freeney, Byron Murphy, and then also you have Allen or Atkins. Both get the good abilities that you can add in as a defensive tackle, but the corners are what is very good about this team. You have Tariq Woolen, who is probably the best corner in the game right now. He has 93, 94 speed. I think 94 speed on a theme team. You have Richard Sherman, another massive corner. We're going to get Chancellor and Bobby Wagner. So both of those will feed into it. So you can get the 20 out of 20 most feared. And then you can also obviously use Surtain, any theme team, basically any player with any theme team you add into this mix, and Carlton Davis as well. But for 2 starting corners, and Talib is very good as well. So my corners, I'm running a 50 out of 50 Seahawks theme team. I'm using Woolen, Sherman, Talib, and Surtain right now, just because I'm using my tokens that I was using for Carlton Davis. on Cam Ward. But the theme team is really good. It's only going to get better with Most Feared, and I'm hoping we get a couple underneath cards like 87 Most Feared cards, and we are going to get Cooper Kupp Season 3 player as well.
Damn.
All right, number 5, boys, is the New York Giants. Reason being, their wide receivers are stacked. Obviously, you have Malik Neighbors, who you can put on any theme team, so you can use them on any theme team for any team. But you have Odell, you have Plax, you have Wan'Dale Robinson, all speedsters, all can get over 90 speed. You have Evan Ingram, who's one of the better tight ends, especially with a boost. Offensive line is kind of meh, but the thing with this offensive line is there's free players that you can add in. You can add Mac, you can add the Season 2 player as well. The quarterback is kind of but again, you have the shapeshifters, so you can add the shapeshifter to tight end or running back, or use that Saquon. Still very good. Or if you want to use the Crystal Saquon, use the Crystal Saquon, so you get that +1 speed boost. Kurt Warner, very slow, but has a hell of an arm. You can use Russ, or you can use Cam Ward or Jalen Hurts. There's a lot of options for these theme teams to make them good. But again, with these New York Giants team, it's the pass rush that makes them so good. You have Lawrence Taylor, Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, Abdul Carter, who are all very, very good. Obviously, you can add Warner to the mix. You can add, McKinney. You're going to have the Hamilton. We're going to have McCollum as well. You have Javon Holland, who gets a 2 AP pick artist, who's actually, I think, so 87 speed goes up to 90 speed, which is pretty good for a safety. But you have Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, who is one of the better, if not, I would say a top 3-4 corner in the game right now. Very, very good. And then you can have your Carlton Davis and Talib to round out that bunch, and Hamilton on the right side at strong safety as well. But Lawrence Taylor gets the good stack. He's an absolute monster. You can get Allen and Geno Atkins in the mix as well. Both get the God stack, and you're cooking. I'm going to be honest. This was the best theme team for about a week until Most Feared started. So they're still pretty good, though. If it's a lot less expensive than it was, because obviously when everyone's using the theme team, all these uncommons, these players like this guy, Muasu, go for very, very much coins. And the higher we get in the list, you'll see a lot of these teams probably go for a lot of coins.
Yep.
At number 4 is the Baltimore Ravens. The reason why they're here is also because they're about to get very, very crazy. We're getting a 90 overall Lamar Jackson, who will probably be the best quarterback in the game, especially on a boost. He's going to have 90 speed, so he's probably going to sit around 94 speed as a quarterback. And in the patch updates they just gave us, they're making it easier for quarterbacks to run and get speed boosts like Lamar. You have Deshaun Jackson, Odell Beckham. You can add Collins to the mix and add Devontae. You have a lot of fast receivers. You can also have Hopkins in there as well. Derrick Henry plays like Derrick Henry on a 50 out of 50 theme team boost. An absolute monster. The good thing about this one is there is a good amount of Most Feared players that you're going to be able to get, and we get a Ray Lewis LTD coming as well, so it helps out with if you want to do the 50 out of 50 and the 20 out of 20 Most Feared. Offensive line is honestly insane. Willie Anderson, McCary, Bosman, Simpson, Ogden. You have Darren Waller you can use at tight end, who's a very good tight end, and he gets a good spin. Might get nerfed come this new update. Or you can use the shapeshifter. A lot of people are using the shapeshifter at tight end because he has 94 speed on a theme team. On defense, you have Earl Thomas, Deshaun Elliott, Jair Alexander, Brandon Stevens, Nate Wiggins. The thing about defense right now is you don't really... There's so many free players like Hamilton, McCollum, Carlton Davis, Talib, that your secondary already has 4 players that you can put on any theme team. So it makes any theme team pretty viable. But I'm looking at the Ravens as they're going to be very good by the end of Most Feared, because they usually get a lot of Most Feared players. And you can also get Jonathan Allen, Hendricks if you have them. A lot of people will be using Crosby as one of the players that's not on the theme team. If you do a 20 out of 20 Most Feared with this, eventually you're going to have Sauce Gardner, Crosby, Chris Jones. You're going to have absolute dogs, but the defense isn't the best. I put this at number 4 because in about, if Thursday we do get Lamar, I don't know for sure. It hasn't been, you know, we're for sure getting Lamar Thursday, but within the next week, this is going to be one of the best theme teams you can build.
These ain't opinions. These are facts.
At number 3 is the Patriots. Okay, running back a little meh, but again, shapeshifters, Saquon Barkley, Gibbs. There's 3 free running backs that you can put there that will be unreal on a 50 out of 50 theme team. You have Cam Newton, who's probably the best quarterback in the game. You have Butte, who I believe is 88 speed, absolute dog, so 91. You can get Randy Moss up to a 94 with the chem style you can add into the lineup. You can also have Stephon Diggs, who's at 88 speed, so he's going to be 91, 92 speed. Just absolute dogs. Your first 3 receivers are awesome. Rob Gronkowski is an absolute animal. We all know it. And then the offensive line, a little meh, but from the wide receiver to the quarterback to the tight end, A1. Not many people are talking about this team either, I might add. Defensive line, very good. On the defense, you have Carlton Davis, Aqib Talib, Malcolm Butler, Christian Gonzalez. You have Hamilton you can put at strong safety with Duggar as a backup. And then at free safety, you're going to be adding McCullum. We should get him hopefully by Friday. That's just what I've heard. But you also have Jabril Peppers as well. Spillane, Mac Wilson. These are really good cards. The big thing with this as well is they get a lot of most feared cards, and they will continue to get a lot of most feared cards. I would think we're probably going to get Law, Harrison, some type of player like that, that are big hitters, scary players that will be added into the most feared promo. You got Michael Bennett, Barrymore, Milton Williams, Uche, good defensive linemen, but then you get Jonathan Allen and Geno Atkins that you can add that get the God stack. And if you have Hendricks, you can add them to the D-line as well. So Patriots theme team, that's why they're at number 3. They're very good. The next 2 are kind of a little bit above and beyond almost everybody, I'm going to be honest. Number 2 is the Rams. Okay, so the Rams have Devontae Adams, Odell Beckham Jr., Deshaun Jackson, Puka Nacua. So the wide receivers are absolutely stacked. You have Eric Dickerson, who just came out and is an absolute monster. He has freaking 95 acceleration. He's an absolute animal. You have Kurt Warner and Case Keenum. Case Keenum is probably the best budget beast quarterback you can get right now at 140K. The tight ends are a little meh, but this is where you can add the shapeshifter. Makes it 10 times better. You have Dotson, who's a shapeshifter 90, so it gives you that boost. Shelton, who is a shapeshifter, or not a shapeshifter, sorry, most feared, and Shelton, who is the most feared as well, who can give you that boost as well. Offense, very good. Defensively, very good as well. Carlton Davis, any theme team. Talib, any theme team. And Surtain, any theme team. And you also have Jalen Ramsey and Darion Kendrick and Witherspoon as well. And then you're going to have McCullum at free safety. And then you have Quentin Lake. And then on top of that, Hamilton as well. Landman, Ernest Jones, Mike Jones, who's really good, especially if you have him on the D-line. He does have the God stack. And then you have Aaron Donald, Byron Young, Von Miller, and then you can add those 2 free D tackles as well. So Rams theme team, absolute monstrous. The wide receivers are insane. The wide receivers are nuts, and Keenum on a 50 out of 50 theme team makes them very, very viable.
You're goddamn right.
The best theme team in Madden 26 right now, and it's not really close, is the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, Colton Miller, John Sampson, Jackson Power Johnson, Parham, DJ Glaze. They get a lot of good most feared players. You have Brock Bowers, you can put on any theme team. Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Randy Moss, Deshaun Jackson. So a lot of people are using Devontae, Deshaun, and Randy Moss, which is probably the fastest tandem you can get right now, especially with the boosts. Eric Dickerson, Marshawn Lynch. You could have Josh Jacobs, but you could have Gibbs as well. The quarterback is Rich Gannon, which is a little bit meh. So a lot of people are switching him out for, different quarterbacks, Cam Newton, Keenum, and not putting them on a theme team. But if you want to go theme team centric, I would use Ward instead of Rich Gannon. They actually have 2 fullbacks, so it's 2 extra spots you can use and don't have to use some of the free players that you can put at any position. They have the Darren Waller card, who is an absolute monster. He's better than Brock Bowers, in my opinion. You can Austin Hooper just for, you know, the theme team purposes. Defensively, absolutely nasty. You have Tristan McCollum, who's going to be free for everyone. Devin White, Lindenberg, Ted Hendricks, Taylor Mays, and Jeremy Chin. Okay, so you have Taylor Mays, who's one of the best users in the game, very tall. Jeremy Chin, who's very fast, very good as well. You can add Hamilton as well. And then you have Cromartie, you have Khalil Mack, who is the 89 Khalil Mack. You have Max Crosby as well. And then you can add Allen, Warren Sapp, and Geno Atkins to the mix as well. And obviously Warner. And then for corners, you're going to have Cromartie, Carlton Davis, Talib, and Charles Woodson. And then Surtain as your 5th corner. Absolutely nasty. They are the best theme team. The big reason why they're the best theme team is Deshaun Jackson gets up to 92 speed, and then Randy Moss gets up to 94, 95 speed, and then obviously with the shapeshifters that give the boost as well. And then Crosby also gives ×2 most feared. So a lot of people, if you're trying to do right now a 20 out of 20 most feared, but also a 50 out of 50 theme team, Oakland's the one for you. It's the most expensive by far. You can get Howie Long as well, who's an absolute dog, gets the God stack. But right now, the best theme team is Oakland. But again, it is the most expensive. As always, man, like the video, sub to the channel. Let me know down below if there's a theme team that you're using that wasn't on this list. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!